Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about change and why it's important and how you can do it. If you're wondering why we're sitting on the end of my bed to do this and you're kind of at a funny angle, it's because while we're doing this, I'm actually going to be cleaning out these drawers. I'm cleaning out my closet and throwing out clothes that I don't need anymore. Because you know, I don't need 700 t-shirts and 1200 black singlets. There are other people in the world that need them and will put them to better use. And things that I haven't worn in the past 12 months are going in the bin. Okay, so when I want to talk about change, I want to talk about how it's done and why it's difficult to do. And I know it's difficult to do. People will be like, well, just change. And you're like, it's tougher than that. I know people say, you know, if you want something, just do it. You have to be in the right mindset to be able to do it. Please don't judge my folding. I'm a terrible folder. Yeah, I know for myself, I was quite miserable in my last job for the past 2 or 3 years. I was quite miserable in that job. And the problem is when you're feeling stuck, you get in this like waking up, doing it, going to work, going home, day in, day out, doing the same things over and over again. Everyone's like, well, if you hate your job so much, why don't you just leave? Well, first of all, I'm a real person. I have a mortgage, loans, bills, a car. And living out where I'm living, there's not a lot of opportunity for full-time. You pretty much have to go into retail. And yeah, so my options are very limited. I did apply for a lot of jobs. You either have to have 10 years experience or you have to go back to a really cruddy wage. And I had to be picky about my wage because obviously I need to pay certain things. It took me a long time to motivate myself. The way I made a change,
which I don't recommend to anyone,
is I hit absolute rock bottom. In between January and June, you'll notice on my channel, there's not one video, or I think I may have posted maybe once, but it was a very forced video. I hit absolute rock bottom with my mental health. My girlfriend called it my doomsdays because I wouldn't want to do anything, and like the smallest thing, like dropping a glass and breaking it, would be the biggest deal for me. I would just be like, yeah, see, I'm useless, I'm hopeless, and I'd just constantly be like abusing myself. But mentally, I was having massive anxiety attacks where I just space out for ages, and then I like start having a panic attack. Yeah, so I hit rock bottom. So first thing was first, getting my mental health sorted, because I knew life could be better, but I couldn't see it. Top drawer done. So first, I went and seen a psychologist. I always had this fear over taking any sort of medication, and I know I'd beaten it myself when I was younger, but this time just got way too bad. And then like the first couple of months were really funny on it, and little bit by little bit I was seeing improvements, and so was my girlfriend. She said,
you stop having so many doomsday days.
So then once I got my mental health sorted a bit, I am feeling a lot happier. The next thing I decided to do was start making videos again, because I love sitting down and just making videos, because I can just let out whatever I like, and then it's up to me whether I want someone to hear it or whether it's just going to end up being like a personal video for me. For me, it's like having a diary. I'm starving apparently. Yes, I just had an outfit change because getting a little bit more comfortable for work. And then when I was feeling a little happier, I watched this vlog, and what they did is they drove through America in their own built, in like a bus that they redecked out, okay? And I was like, how are these guys affording to do this? And then I found out that the guy actually works at home, and I was like, wow, that is something that I could see myself doing. Maybe this is like a good option for me because I live kind of remotely. Maybe I'd be able to get a job I'm more suited to, or I like a bit more, if I was able to work remotely. So then I applied for the job that I currently have. I went through 3 months of interviews. I ended up getting the first interview, then a second interview, then a third interview. Then I got the job. Gave my old work 2 weeks notice, and it was like best feeling in the world. Because being somewhere you're not appreciated, I know people say a job is just a job. A job is like 70% or 80% of your week or some shit. A job should be really something that you really enjoy, and if you can find something you really enjoy, try your hardest to get into it, because that's what I was doing for months and months. Then I found with the job change came a lot more happiness with me. Change can be scary, but change is worth it. Change is worth it. That draw's done. Staying in the same routine where you're like miserable is even scarier, because how long are you going to do that before you just kind of give up on life? But you know what? The best part about hitting rock bottom,
as terrible as it is, that sounds terrible,
is there's only one way to go. yeah, so then I got the new job, and then I found I started posting more frequently online. I went to VidCon again this year. I'm actually trying to do things for myself. So I've got 3 months left of financial goals. And if I get there, I have a shiny reward at the end. I have 2 choices. The new Apple Watch, or I'm going to buy myself a new vlogging camera. I feel like I definitely want the vlogging camera more. But either way, I'm giving myself like something to work towards, like when you used to get a gold star at school. So yeah, so making change is really difficult. My best advice is to do it one thing at a time. Don't say, I want to save this much money, go to Europe next year, I want to be happy, I want this, I want that, I want that. Because then you're putting too much on your own shoulders. So this kind of relates back to my goals video that I did a couple weeks ago, which I'll also link up here. It's like slowly. And there will be setbacks in your changes. Like you find you might have to take 1 step back before taking 3 steps forward, which is not a bad thing. It gives you a chance to like reassess where you're going and what you're doing. My best advice for anyone that's still here listening to me talk and fold my clothes at the same time,
Very terribly, I might add.
to make change, set yourself short-term goals. 1 month, 2 month, 3 month goals. Make it so that it's definitely achievable for you. And then at the end of the 3 months or 2 months or whatever you do, if you get that goal, go, right, I get this for achieving this goal. So like myself, electronics are always a reward for Oprah. And when people say, just do it, just do it, just do it, and you just get sick of hearing it. But I believe unless it's something that you really want, you're not going to do it. So you need to set yourself your own little goals to make change that are what you want to do and what's best for you, because don't be afraid to be selfish, because you only live your life. No one else is living it for you. Anyway, I hope this helps someone out there. As I said, this is one of my goals right here, which is minimalizing everything. So just be the most authentic you can be to yourself. Do things that you want to do. My best inspiration is watching YouTube, because so many people out there doing so many things, and one day I hope to help someone like so many YouTubers have helped me. Making change is hard, and sometimes it takes a real kick to actually get you going. But once you're going, you're gonna find that you're not gonna stop. Once you get to the end of one goal, you're gonna go, wow, I did that. And then you're gonna go and do another goal. Hope this video helped you. Don't forget to subscribe and click the little bell notification so you can be notified when my content gets uploaded. I upload on Tuesdays. This is my regular content. I upload Thursdays. That's my tech content. And on Friday evenings, we do a live stream. Anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye. Yo, my name is Oprah, and this is my spot. Take a seat and don't whine, cause that ain't a big shot. I was thinking we could make a little tribe, but that only works if y'all subscribe.